Hi everyone, this is Anand. I'm a naturopath, an acupuncturist, a yoga and meditation teacher. I've been serving community for over 25 years now, and today I'm glad to have you all joining me for our all-level yoga session. Now, the most important part of the yoga is not how much can you go, but what you learn as you go into your bends and how much you're aware of your body. It is more about the journey than destination. So please listen to your body and do whatever you can. Just enjoy the practice. This practice is called Hatha Yoga. Hatha is body, mind and spirit is focus. So I really want to encourage you to work on your therapeutics, because a lot of times we do practice but we can take some incorrect positions and try to push ourselves, and that's what I don't want you to do. So do what you can, listen to your body, trust yourself and enjoy this journey. So we'll begin with just finding a very comfortable position. So if you can sit in cross-legged, great. If not, you can sit in long sitting also. But I really want you to try to lengthen your spine. So a good idea is to imagine a string pulling your head up. And commonly what we do is we hold our shoulders tight, and this is where we hold all of our tensions. And it's a common analogy now that we say don't let your shoulders be your earrings. So I want you to really be aware of those and gently drop your shoulders back and down, lengthen your spine and begin with the breath work. So just observing your body from head to toes, how it feels. There are areas where you might be tight, tensed, inflammation sitting in some part of the body. Just observing everything. So a nice long spine, you can look at a single point or you can close your eyes. A good way also to begin is creating a mudra in your finger, a gesture for inner peace, only if that suits you. So taking just a nice breath in, you can let the chest expand, let that belly expand. And then you exhale and let go of those shoulders further down. Another breath in and breathing out. And just breath is the connection, it's a bridge between mind and body. So whenever there's agitation in mind, we control the breath, we work with the breath and then it goes away. So that's a good way to create grounding. Now let's begin our practice. Keeping the spine long. At first I want to keep the hands just on the knees or the kneecaps. If you're sitting in long sitting, you can put your hands on the side and gently begin rocking side to side. Now this brings some awareness to the pelvis. In our society we are quite a lot quad predominant because our glutes are very weak. So we want to really start to activate our glutes. So nice gentle flow. Moving with your breath is what I encourage you. Inhale one way and exhale other way. A nice gentle flow. And then you can slowly change this into little rotations. Going forward, side and back. And again, I'm really mindful of my shoulders, that they're not up there. Common areas where we hold tension in shoulders and jaw. This is getting very, very common. Now I'm going opposite direction as well, just nice gentle flow. We want the movements to be fluid. We want them to be fluid. This is the basic mantra for the whole practice, just fluidity. And I'm coming back into a nice tall spine. I'm going to gently place my palms on the floor. And again, in your own comfort, I want to walk the hands forward. And here I'm trying to really bend from the hip crease. Now, a lot of time you can go all the way, but then you're really rounding the spine. In this pose, we are trying not to round the spine. So nice long spine. You're going to walk the hands. Still imagine that string pulling your head up, and make sure you're breathing right. That's the most important part of the practice. So this is where I feel comfortable. That's where I want to stay. So just a few breaths here. And I want you to observe, where do you feel the stretch? Is it more your upper back, middle back, lower back? Again, just observing. And then next inhale, I want to walk the hands to the side. So you can choose any side. Once again, my pelvis is nice and grounded. I'm not lifting the hip up. That's important as well. So there's a lot to focus on the therapeutics of yoga. And here I can walk my hands further away if I want. And here I'm feeling the stretch into my ribs or intercostal muscles. And another common issue is costochondritis, which is the inflammation of the rib cage, because we are not breathing as best as we can. So I'm breathing, I'm slowly trying to go deeper, I'm walking my hands further away, I'm mindful of my hip not off the floor. And slowly I'm going to walk my hands back to the center and to the other side. It's good to balance both the sides. And you'll also notice that you're a bit more flexible on one side than another, and this is a lifelong journey of the muscles we have been using or overusing or underusing. In breath slowly brings me back, nice and tall spine. Now I'm going to place the hands behind. And now this is an important stretch. I encourage you all to do it every day, is the heart opening. Because throughout the day we are so hunched over that our heart is congested, and so what happens is our pectorals, these are the chest muscles, they are shortening already. So it's quite evident with the researchers. So I encourage you to do some heart opening every day. So I'm walking my hands behind, I'm slowly rolling my shoulders back, and I'm letting my chest bone rise. I'm really focused on my sternum and chest. And this is where I want you to go a few deeper breaths. And really inhale and exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale. In the back, what I'm doing is I'm trying to squeeze my shoulder blades, because most of the tensions are in upper traps, which are these. The upper traps are hyperactive in our society. As a result, our middle and lower traps are becoming lazy. So we want to activate the muscles which are lazy and relax the muscles which are hyperactive. Hence, by the side now, going for a side bend. So we say happy spine, happy body, or healthy spine, happy body. So we try to move the spine in all the possible ways. Now we're going for a side bend. So I'm lifting one arm up and keeping that spine nice and tall. And as I exhale, I'm slowly going to bend to the other side. Again, I'm mindful of my hips not off the floor. I'm just going, and I'm using my breath to create space, because it's easy to go in deeper into the stretch, but important to follow the right technique. So my neck is comfortable. I don't want to, a lot of times I feel that people hold their neck too tight. Inhale brings me back. Again, I'm trying to flow with my breath. So we go onto the other side. Again, pelvis grounded, the arm up, overhead. So keep going with your breath. Again, I'm really trying to send more oxygen. It's all about sending oxygen, sending the prana into the muscles and tissues. In breath brings you the spine nice and tall. Again, I'm checking my shoulders once again, that it's not up and back and down. Now going for a twist. Bring my right hand to left knee, or you can mirror me if you like. Long spine, left hand behind. So I don't want to go swaying back, because that will lose the technique. I'm keeping it just next to the sacrum or my hips. I'm lengthening the spine, and then I'm going for a deeper twist. Again, I'm mindful of my shoulders, because this is a common mistake. We don't want to do that. So I'm really trying to focus on deeper twist. Inhale brings you back. We're going to switch to the other side. Spine long. Imagine that string pulling your head up, and then deeper twist. Now this is a great stretch for your gut. The organs in your abdominal cavity, your liver, your stomach, your spleen, your pancreas are great for your digestion, absorption, elimination process. In breath brings you back. And again, you find that position, nice long spine. I'm going to take the right, keep the right foot in, extend the left leg forward. So bringing your right foot in. Now beginners, this is easy, you're happy with that, or you can keep that foot on top of the other thigh. Totally your choice, whatever suits you. Now palms reach to the heart, hands rise up, and now I'm reaching forward. Imagine someone is pulling the hands forward and down. Once again, in your level, you can keep your hands on the knee or shin or ankle, or hold the toes if you like. Once again, I'm checking my breath every step, that I'm not losing the breath. So every exhale, I'm going deeper in my comfort without pushing it too much. My shoulders are relaxed, my jaw is relaxed. From here, I'm going to walk the hands towards that bent knee, Once again, pelvis is relaxed. I'm going to walk the hands away in that direction. Constantly aware of my breath, where I am. In breath brings you back, nice and slowly, crossing the hands over to the other side. The pelvis is beautifully grounded, and that's what we want to do. Walk the hands as far as the body allows. And you'll see in a few weeks of practice, this will also change. In breath slowly, bring you back. When you're ready, nice tall spine. I'm going to release that leg down. And do the same with the other side. Left foot around right in the thigh or on top, whichever suits you. Spine long, palms reach to your heart. Slowly extend arms up with gentle back bend and reaching forward, forward and down. Really, using your breath with your stretch is a great idea. Keep the shoulders relaxed. If your body feels comfortable, you can bring your forehead closer to that knee. And with mindfulness, you're going to walk the hands further towards that bent knee. Keeping the pelvis down, I'm going to walk the hands further away. Trying to bring my forehead down, and this also gives a stretch to the scapular muscles. The lats, they need a good stretch as well. Comfortable inhale, walking the hands back to the center, other side. And once I find my breath, I can go a bit more deeper. Breath by breath, I'm creating some space in the tighter zones of my body. In breath slowly, coming back. Nice long spine, extending the legs forward. Now I'm going to bend the legs at knees now, keeping your feet wide as your mat is, hands behind. Once again, a nice open chest. I'm encouraging you all to do a lot of chest openers in a day-to-day life. So breathing beautifully into your heart space. And the next exhale will drop the knees to the right side, or you can just mirror me if you like. And this stretch is particularly for the quads. Because of our glutes are quite weak, our quads are hyperactive. They are doing a lot of overwork, I guess. Now I'm keeping my chest open here, or I can look to the opposite side. I'm still breathing normally, keeping my shoulders relaxed. I'm relaxed where I am. In breath slowly, brings you back. Dropping the knees to the other side. And again, you'll notice that one side is a bit more flexible than the other. That's for all of us. I'm really mindful of my breath. Let's come back. It's a good quad stretch. Going from here into your cobbler. Cobbler is a great stretch for your inner thighs, for your lymphatic system. And this is the system which helps to eliminate a lot of toxic contents of the body out. So soles are together. Some of you can probably do this, and that's totally fine. Some of you can bring it closer, that's fine too. Listen to your body. Interlaced finger if that suits you, or hands on the shin. So I'm trying to, from here I'm trying to again lengthen the spine. Imagine that string pulling my head up. Common mistake, shoulders rise. You want to avoid that, so be mindful of your shoulders. And I'm creating a slow forward bend. Again, I'm trying to bend from the hip crease. So this is more of a hip flexor. Exhale. I'm trying to keep my spine tall throughout this. I'm trying to drop my shoulders. I'm trying to breathe. In breath, let's bring it back. Tall spine. Let's go side to side. A nice slow flow, side to side. Again, any flow is more fluid. So you're inhaling one way, exhaling other way. See what feels right for your body. So again, pelvic awareness, shoulders are relaxed. I'm going to go for little circles. One of my favorite poses, one of my favorite flow here, because you really need to bring more awareness to the pelvis. Our pelvic floor holds all the organs there, so we need to strengthen it more. I'm flowing with my breath. Keeping the spine tall now, I'm holding onto the big toes. Slowly lift the right foot up or one foot up. Again, this is great if you're a beginner. If you want to go further, just try to extend it in your comfort. A common mistake, we round the spine here. I want our spine to be tall. And if you're comfortable from here, take it further to the side. So it gives a good stretch to your hamstring. Hamstrings are tight overall in a society, so we need to keep stretching it constantly. This is a constant journey for all of us. I'm exhaling, bringing it back, realigning my spine, and then lift the other one up. Extend in your own comfort, take it to the side. Check your breathing, because a lot of times here you might find that you're holding the breath, and we don't want to do that. Exhale, let's slowly bring it down. Bring it to a nice long sitting position from here. Arms reach to your heart. Inhale, extending arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, forward and down. Again, I'm trying to bend from the hip crease. Again, your hands can stay on the knees or thighs because hamstring calves are tight. And we bend forward. And this is where I feel comfortable today, so that's where I want to stay. Slow inhale, arms rise all the way up. Arms reach to your heart. Hands by the side. Wide-legged forward fold. Now I'm going wider with my feet. And as I place my hands behind, I'm going to lengthen my spine. And this is important. Shoulders are relaxed. So this is a good stretch for inner thighs. To go further deeper, we will drop the toes to the side. So toes, once you take the toes to the side, that kind of works on your adductor muscles. A lot of times backache is caused by adductor tightness. So I'm lengthening the spine, and again slow forward bend, not too much. And a lot of times it's just less is more. That's the mantra, less is more. In breath, slowly brings you back. Legs together. Comfortably, hands reach by the side. Now walking on the neck, very common area. Right hand reaches up, bringing it to the left ear, and slowly I'm drawing the head to the right side. I really notice that my left shoulder is totally still and relaxed, it's not going up. And here I'm also trying to breathe into my jaw, because TMJ is a very, very common issue in our society. We're grinding constantly, clenching too much, and that's not a good practice. I'm just breathing, I'm softening my jaw, I'm going deeper. In breath, we'll slowly come back. Exhale, hand reaches down, left arm up or other arm up. Over to the other side, and slowly begin to draw the head. So I'm breathing as I'm flowing, really connecting in my mind to the upper trap, which is usually quite tight as a society. The more you do this stretch, the more release you can create for yourself. Let's come back and bring the hands resting down. So this is our side bend. I'm going to go for forward now, so your chin to the chest. You'll find that this stretch is really concentrating on your occipit, your back of the neck, because we're constantly typing, phones, driving, and that's how we're hunched over. So I'm going to slowly interlace my fingers behind the skull and bring the chin further closer. Inhale, lengthening the spine, looking up to the ceiling. Elbows nice and wide, as I'm also concentrating on my pecs here, which, as I said, due to not stretching much, they become shortened. Exhale once again, chin to the chest. This time I'm going to bring the elbows closer, creating a bit of resistance between my interlaced fingers and my skull, back of the skull. But throughout the practice, I'm breathing well, I'm breathing freely. In breath slowly. Reach by the side. Returning to your breath once again. See how you're feeling in yourself. You can close your eyes. Observe what's happening in the body. Which muscles are stretched. How is your heart going? How are your lungs going? And probably by this time you have lesser thought in your mind. That's another benefit of your practice. From here we'll come to the tabletop position, which is also known as all fours. And for that I'm going to come on my palms and my knees. Here I want the elbows to be soft. Common mistake, we lock the elbows, we don't want to do that. Also making sure your wrist, elbow and the shoulders are in the same line. And same with your hips and knees. So now I'm going to begin with gentle arching and rounding of the spine. Very simple stretch, but very powerful in what it can do for us. So I'm trying to focus on each vertebrae that's from the skull, from the base of the skull to the tailbone. Every vertebrae moves here. So a nice flexion of the spine. Nice extension of the spine. And I'm trying to flow with the breath here. I'm trying to flow with the breath. Because throughout the day, when we sit for long hours, we are in awkward postures, and that the spine really suffers. From here, I'm going to widen my knees. Keep the toes closer. I'm going to bring the hips to the heels. Forehead closer to the floor. And this is a child posing, a great anti-stress, anti-depression stretch. Really pumps in more oxygen into your brain, pure circulation. So I can stay here, or I can walk my hands further away. And here I'm connecting with my scapular muscles, and I can just stay here. Now if you feel this is difficult for you, you can keep your hips off the floor. Still bring your forehead closer to the mat so that the circulation, we want the brain to enrich with the circulation here. So your own version of the stretch. Again, if your body feels comfortable, we walk the hands to one side. Now this creates a lateral flexion of the spine. That means we are really concentrating on the ribs. To go deeper, we cross one hand over other, and you breathe. See that at any step of your practice, you're breathing well. Hands back to your center, off to the other side, and you can cross it over. Slowly, gently come back. Tabletop. Soft elbows, okay. Realign, recheck your spine, and then slowly you'll extend the right foot behind, toes on the floor or on the mat. Now this stretch is focused on the calf stretch. I'm trying to bring my heel closer to the mat. Gives you a really good stretch of the calf. Common mistakes, we drop the head. We don't want to do that. Keeping the head in line with the spine. So as long as you're feeling a nice good stretch in your calf, you're doing right. Also good for your Achilles tendon. It's quite common with the plantar fasciitis and other pathologies. I'm going to bring it back nice and gently. Extend the other one. toes down, and slowly I'm imagining the heel coming closer. Really feel a nice stretch. There are two big muscles in your calf. One is gastrocnemius and one is soleus. So this stretch is a really good one. In breath slowly, come back. Slowly bring the hands forward, stretching my right foot to right side, keeping the toes forward here. Once again, my head in line with the spine. And then I'm going to go slow rocking. So this is our focus for hip mobilization. So I'm just moving. Now this can be a version or this can be your version. We're really trying to feel this thigh bone in the hip socket. We don't want to lock the knees, so keeping it soft. Slow rocking forward and back. I'm trying to flow with my breath forward. There's a lot of hip pathologies in our society these days as well. Again, lack of mobilization. Slowly come back, tabletop, extending the other foot to the side. Keeping that knee nice and soft, toes are pointing forward, palms or forearms down. And once you find your comfort, you can go slow rocking or going deeper if that feels right for you. Then really breathe in one way and breathe out other way. It's a nice stretch. You really will enjoy this stretch. Coming back, tabletop. Back into lengthwise on my mat. And for a low lunge now, right foot forward in between the hands. Now a lot of times this can be tricky, so what you can do is just start slowly. Use your hand, bring it forward in your comfort. Now here, I want us to really extend that hip. Walking that foot forward, trying to concentrate on my left hip so that it opens. I'm keeping my shoulders relaxed. Again, common mistakes here is this. It's a nice long spine, breathing beautifully here. And slowly as I exhale, I'm going to extend that front leg, draw the pelvis back, and really feel a nice extension on this side. You can also bring the forehead closer to me here. Again, nice stretch of your hamstring, glute, little calf here, and slowly tabletop. Repeating that on the other side, left foot forward. In your comfort, hands resting, shoulders resting. I'm going to slowly go into a nice deeper bend here so that my right hip, other hip extends. I'm breathing beautifully, feeling good about every stretch. I'm not pushing myself, not forcing myself. And the next exhale, I'm drawing the pelvis back. Forehead closer to that knee if that suits you, because this can be a nice intense stretch for your hamstring. And slowly come back. Come back into tabletop position. Another child pose. This time there's a variation. Your hips to the heels. So your hands reach beside your feet. That way we can roll the shoulders down. Really nice surrender here with the child pose. And slow inhale, let's come back, tabletop. Now we'll do a nice shoulder drop. So for that we'll keep that left arm nice and stable, lift that right arm up from the side. So here I'm trying to really create a nice chest opening. Breathing in, and as I breathe out, I'm slowly trying to thread like you thread the needle. Now you may be initially able to just do this, and that's totally fine. Breathe as long as you're breathing, that's what we need. And eventually you'll see as the body creates nice opening, you'll be able to totally drop it down. Relax the hand, The other hand will slowly extend forward if you like, or you can place it on your tailbone. Now again, trying to keep the shoulders relaxed. Breathe normally and enjoy. It's one of the beautiful restorative stretches. Next inhale, I'll bring it back to your tabletop. Quickly check onto the elbows. Common mistake, we begin to lock it. Left arm now, as you inhale, I'm going to lift it up, open chest. Exhale slowly, drop the shoulder. Extending arm forward if you like. And here I want you to just surrender. Make sure you're not holding. You let the gravity have more of you. Just breathing normally, beautifully. Enjoying this restorative stretch. Breath slowly. Let's come back. Tabletop. Next stretch is for your wrists. Wrists carry a lot of repetitive strain, so we want to really stretch them day to day. And slowly bring the fingers back again. This might be quite tender for a lot of us because we have not stretched our wrists. Now you can do it single hand, just drawing the pelvis back so you get a nice extension to the wrist. But if it is too painful, try to do what you can. And if you feel comfortable, we'll do it with both hands. Fingers pointing back. You breathe and let the pelvis draw back. So a lot of issues like carpal tunnel, inflammation of smaller joints is very common. And we need to work on the smaller joints, especially with the fine movements. Come back, give it a little bit of roll here. Again, simple movements like this can make a big difference. So we roll on the other side as well. And stretching into the child before we go to our standing series. And breath slowly, we come back and prepare ourselves for a standing series of stretches. A standing series, I want you to really feel all four corners of your feet grounded. It's important because as we get tired, we adapt a different posture which is comfortable, like this, or locking the knees. It's not the best for us. Eventually, it can then outstretch your ligaments, overstretch them. So, firstly, I want you to lift the toes off the floor, spread them wider, and then ground. And this is a good practice. It also helps with our arch support. So, simple grounding practice here is rocking movements forward and back. So as we inhale, lift the toes off the floor, rock it back. As you exhale, rock forward. So I'm trying to imprint my feet on my mat. So this way I also connect into the earth, the earthing element. So help into ground, help me to get centered. So I'm flowing, I'm moving with my breath. And from here I'm going to go side by side, just like a pendulum. Breathing in one way, I'm breathing out. My shoulders are still relaxed. Again, gentle reminder to check your shoulders. Even in your day-to-day life, check them every couple of hours. You'll find that a lot of times they're up there. Back to the center. Nice long spine. And stretch the right arm forward, flexing the wrist. As I said, the wrists carry a lot of repetitive strain, so we've got to keep stretching those. I'm just doing a flexion. I'll show it in the side angle as well. I can help, you can get help with that if I want. And now I'm going to go extension, just like that. I'll show it in front angle as well. Here I can get a good support with my hand. So nice deeper stretch of these smaller tendons, ligaments which are there. Release that hand. Try to do the other one. Again, nice extended arm, and I'm trying to keep my wrist nice and flexed here. And you'll also notice that one side can be quite different than other. Doing extension here, nice gentle stretch. And slow release, and here we'll do a little bit of wrist rotations. slow movements, but trying to cover the maximum range is what we want to do. Slow range. I'm trying to go clockwise, anti-clockwise, whatever feels right. It's a good stretch. Exhale, hands reach down, shoulders are relaxed. Bringing the right hand to the left shoulder now. So in this stretch, we are really focusing on our trap, which is always hyperactive. So I'm going to gently squeeze this trap, push it down a little bit. So my idea of this stretch is to kind of switch off that trap for a moment. To further assist this stretch, I'm going to bring the same ear closer to the shoulder. So that's kind of helping it to switch off. I'm breathing normally, keeping my other shoulder relaxed as well. As I inhale, I'll come back. Let's bring it down. Other side. And to the opposite trap, grabbing that muscle fiber, pushing it down, and then bringing that same ear closer to the shoulder. I'm breathing normally. It's quite an enjoyable stretch actually. And breath in brings you back. Hands resting down, shoulders are relaxed. I'm going to interlace my fingers behind. Show you from the side angle now. I'm going to go slightly wider feet. So basic version, roll the shoulders back and down, looking up to the ceiling. And let your hands cross the tailbone, let them go further down. It's a good heart opener. Squeezing into your shoulder blades here and breathe. You can go a bit more longer, a bit more deeper in your exhale and inhales. The next exhale, I'm going to add a forward fold, still squeezing the shoulder blades, bending forward. Hands keep rising up. My focus is my pecs, chest muscles. A nice forward bend, squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhale to slowly unfold. I'm going to keep that spine tall, trying to lift the hands further up. A nice stretch. I really enjoy this stretch. Let's twist to the right if the body feels comfortable. During the process, you can still lift the hands further up if you like. Back to the center, other side. So I'm really concentrating more on the middle and lower traps. So nice gentle squeeze here. Breathing my best. Come back when you're ready. Release. A nice gentle roll to the shoulders. And turn towards you again. Feet nice and grounded. Quickly checking those knees. They're not locked. We'll do a little bit of jaw release now. So making fist of my hands. Getting the knuckles into that jaw. Now this is masseter. Masseter is the strongest muscle of the body. And because it's strongest, it's easy for us to clench. And a lot of us clench in the night. Subconscious is quite awake. And I've seen patients who have broken their molars while asleep. So I want to really pay attention to the jaw stretches. Knuckles into that masseter and just dig in, open mouth, close mouth. So I'm trying my best to open and close. So I'm going to move my knuckles a bit further up or down, depends on where we feel the tension. Jaw tension is very, very common in our society. And I'm slowly going to give a gentle massage to my masseter. So just being mindful day to day, hour by hour, just checking if we are too tight. Relax and dropping your jaw at this place. I want you to really feel that your lower jaw is relaxed. That's right. Coming to a balance now. That's a different version of the balance. Balance is important for fall prevention. It is very, very important, of course, for the hip health, spinal health. So we're going to start with just bringing one foot around other ankle. So this is, you can stand here if you're a beginner, or if you want to go further up, you can slide that foot further up. You can bring your arms to the heart. You can take your arms up if you like. So do what feels right. Looking at a single point, that's not moving. Next exhale, I'm going to slowly bring my hands down, stretch it down. Relaxing, finding my balance, bringing the other foot in. So as I said, just place it around opposite ankle if that's where you want to start your journey. Arms can reach to the heart. Variation, you can bring your hands into cactus position. And breathe. Looking at a single point helps with concentration, your creativity, willpower. Exhale, hands down, foot down. We're checking the body, toes to head, that everything is relaxed and you're not holding. Bring my right hand to left ear, once again to draw the head to the right. Here my focus is to keep that opposite shoulder relaxed. I'm continuing to just draw the head to the right. A bit of variation here, you can slowly outstretch the opposite arm. I'm keeping my jaw nice and relaxed and a bit of pulsing if you like here. I'll just feel that stretch. And this stretch is really good, really enjoyable. Slowly release, hands by the side. Shoulders are relaxed. I'm going to slowly look to the right, extreme right, and left side. Back to the center now. Bring your left arm up or other one to the opposite ear. Slowly draw the head. Drop that shoulder. Connect with the muscle around the side of the neck. Also consciously aware of my jaw that I don't hold it tight. To make it a bit more variation here, I'm going to extend the arm out, do a bit of pulsing. You'll naturally feel the stretch go deeper with that. And slowly bring the hands down. Here, some neck rotations before we go into lying down. So just gently moving. Best range of motion. Now if you're a vertigo kind of person, then try not to go too deep into the back bends. Otherwise, whatever suits your body. So clockwise and anti-clockwise. Beautiful. We'll do some stretches now in lying down position. So now in the supine series of asanas, we're going to do some more stretches. Let's begin with just bending a right-legged knee. I'm going to draw that knee into my chest. I'm going to interlace my fingers. So here, I'm trying to work on the flexors of the hip, flexors of the knee. So I'm going to gently draw it in as comfortably I can. And you can see that my shoulders are still relaxed. Again, common mistake, we lift those up. So really feel the shoulders sinking down. Also the tailbone sinking down. So nice deeper flexion. From here I'm going to hold that right knee with right hand and slowly take it to the right side. My spine is beautifully imprinted. I can hold the knee however I like, and I'm going to try creating a nice external rotation to that hip. And breathing beautifully here, and feels good because day to day what we do is more flexing, extensing movement, but we don't do lateral rotations, and hips need mobility. Let's bring it to the center. I'm going to switch the hands, so keep the same knee, rest this right hand and then draw the knee to the opposite side. Just breathe here. As you go deeper, you'll start to feel that glute max in action. Glutes are quite weak because we're not sitting down as normally as we would. So every exhale, I'm trying to just draw that top knee further to the side. Now naturally your glute is going to lift up, your hip. What we want, we try to bring it down, and that's where you really feel that technique is right. In breath, back to the center. Exhale, leg down. And just by here, you'll feel a difference between both sides. Left knee into the chest now, get a nice squeeze. An option is also to lift your forehead up if you like. This is a variation. So I'm just drawing the knee in, I'm breathing into that stretch, I'm dropping my shoulders. And from here, I'm going to hold the knee with left hand, or same knee with same hand, take it to the side. My right hip, my other hip is really grounded here. Using my breath to create space as well, because the moment I feel that this is where it can go, it's locked, I breathe. And then I create space. Back to the center, switching hands, and then you draw the knee to the opposite side. You keep breathing, keep drawing. You can notice one side glutes might be tense or tighter than the other. The movements may be more restricted, and that's common for us. In breath brings you back, extend the legs straight down. From here, I'll bend the legs at knees, feet on the mat. Keep the feet as wide as the mat is. Imprinted spine. Let's bring the right ankle on top of left knee. So do so. Imagine this knee slowly reaching forward. Shoulders are relaxed. Slowly from here we drop the knees to the right side. It's really a nice enjoyable stretch. You can take that left hand up overhead if you like, and imagine that left hip is reaching forward or further up. Just enjoy exploring this stretch in your body. Really enjoying this stretch now. Inhale slowly, bring it to the center. Take it to the opposite side. So I'm slowly taking this over and bring that left hand to draw that knee further down. My shoulders are grounded. I'm trying to bring the tailbone down to really lengthen and strengthen my glutes. In breath slowly back to the center. Bring your foot down, relax. Opposite side, left ankle on top of right knee. Imagining that knee is slowly stretching forward to get some piriformis opening as well. And slowly drop the knees to left side, taking your right arm up and overhead. And imagine slowly pushing the right hip forward. Great stretch. You will definitely enjoy this. Checking onto the breath. Normal, natural. Inhale, bring it to the center. Take it over to the other side. And here I'm trying to just ground that foot. Bring this right hand to left knee and draw it further. Common mistake, we try to do this. We feel that we are quite flexible, but then we are really not engaging the glute here. So in that case, I recommend you to try bringing the tailbone down, and that will give you a nice stretch. In breath slowly, come back. Come back to bring that foot down. You're nearly towards the end of the session. We will prepare for Shavasana after this cobbler stretch. Again, cobbler is great stretch for inner thigh awareness. So I want you to just imagine there's a weight on your knees that's slowly pushing them down. So I'm kind of softening the whole pelvis here and breathing. Very gently, I'm going to bring the knees together. Extend the legs all the way down. Take your time to shuffle, adjust your body before we begin Shavasana practice, which is a deep relaxation. Shavasana is a vital component of the practice because that's where we absorb all these beautiful energies. So take your time, adjust your body, and prepare yourself for relaxation. So finding that most comfortable position, taking your time to adjust your body is really important, because knowing and unknowingly we just hold body tight, hold muscles tight, and we say that the issue lies in the tissues. We hold tensions in different tissues. So this part we are trying to create a relaxation, creating some time for yourself, surrendering, letting go. So I want you to really choose that most comfortable position and then begin to surrender. Begin to surrender all the body weight to the earth, to your mat. You feel that beautiful connection you have. Also choosing to be grateful for yourself, for your time towards yourself, your body, mind, spirit, for this practice, for being mindful of what you have done today. Gratitude is a great antidote for anxiety and stress. It can really fill your heart tank very quickly. So take your moment to completely surrender to the surface. Let the gravity have more of you. Feeling all the points of contacts between the body and the mat or the surface. Inhale. Just feel that belly rise a bit. Let the chest rise naturally, and as you exhale, let it sink down. This part of the practice is all about listening. It's more about your mental, emotional muscles. We've done stretches for our physical body. Now is the time to strengthen our emotional immune system. We talk about infections at physical level, but this anxiety, stresses can really create infections at mental, emotional level. So just find yourself in this comfortable position, making sure that we are not holding any parts of the body. Let's concentrate on that breath in, concentrate on that breath out. And it's okay if the mind wanders, if there's distractions, if there's thoughts, let them be. This is time when you observe everything from a distance. So acknowledging all the thoughts that come in, you choose not to resist those thoughts, because the more you resist, the more they will persist. And also try not to chase them away. That's not gonna happen. So observe these thoughts from a distance. Just like you observe the clouds moving through infinite sky. They come and they go. They come and they go. And knowing that the basic nature of the sky is bright, blue, brilliant, beaming. But sometimes there are thunders, sometimes there's rain, sometimes there are heavy storms. And that can change the environment of the sky temporarily. And when all the storms are clear, all the clouds are blown away by the wind, you have the vision back of this bright, blue, beaming, brilliant sky. Similarly, this can be connected to our bodies and minds. Thoughts can come, anxieties can take over, agitation can come, restlessness into your heart. So just visualize yourself as the sky. Deep inside, you're calm, peaceful. Your basic nature as a human is to be relaxed. But then when these emotions come, the system disturbs for a bit. And when you choose to look at all these thoughts, emotions from a distance, they pass. And when you choose to dwell upon it, they can become bigger and bigger. A small thought can become like a huge mountain that you seem that you can't cross it. Observe the body, the breath, the beautiful surrender. Thoughts come, let them come. Thoughts go, let them go. Feel the connection of the body and the surface. And in this part, by now your heart rate might already have slowed down, your breathing pattern has come down to normal, all the vitals come down to normal. So when we keep ourselves occupied with these thoughts, our vitals rise. Observe every thought as it comes, as it goes. Feeling gratitude in your heart for this body, for this life, for this human existence. The gift of life is divine. The human existence is divine. Choosing to enjoy the moments, choosing to be grateful for simple things, to be able to wake up, to be able to walk, talk, express, give and receive love. Grateful. Just in your heart, just saying mentally that I am grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. And the gratitude can really change your physiology in real time. And you become a person who can look at the things that come and go without reacting too much. Because when we react too much, we rush too much, we disconnect from nature, then our autonomic nervous system gets occupied, gets busy and agitated. Always remember that we are nature, and nature does not rush. The simple fact is the rise of the sun, the setting of the sun, everything happens in its own time. Just imagine one day if the sun did not rise, there will be disaster. So it's observing yourself as part of nature. We are nature too, but we try to rush, thinking we wish we had more time. But the truth is, we have enough time. So with gratitude in your heart, observe the body, head to toes, how beautifully it is relaxed. You can observe this body from the ceiling, how divinely it is relaxed onto the surface. And mentally looking at this body and saying to yourself that this is who I am, a pure, powerful soul. Slowly begin to breathe deeper, moving your fingers, moving your toes. Back to awareness of this moment. If you like, you can slowly bend the legs at knees, roll to one side and come up to a very comfortable sitting position. Whatever feels right. Arms reach to your heart. Just bow to ourselves with love, with respect, and with kindness, and to everyone else. And thank you for participating in this practice today. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.